welcome back everyone to Pineleaf Plays the Beorning, and apparently there are some disease boards here also because one attacked me. Just as we were transitioning. Alright, that's why I really don't like ending episodes in the middle of an area, because things like disease boards come and attack you. Okay, let's... Hey. Oh, shut up. Stop badgering me. Alright, now let's see what we have here. Yeah. Now, we've found a pair of boots in there. Yep. That's the... So, let's turn in the boots. And turn in the letter and see what we have here. Oh, the letter. I guess we can read that. Of course, I could always have used my horse to get here. That would have made things a little bit easier. Which I thought of that sooner, right? Alright, there we go.
Can't you leave me to my misery?
What are these? These boots were buried beneath a hanging tree? Me dad was a villain to the end. Wealth enough to keep you warm and shod. Shod indeed. Wait, there's something rattling around the inside of the heel of this one. Alright, let me get my knife out. Wow. Ooh, look at this gold. Well, I'll be. My dear old dad told me true. Wealth enough to keep warm and shod. Yes. You have my thanks, Pineclaw. With this money, I'll be able to start anew. I'll do better than my dear old dad. You wait and see. And let's see. For getting all this gold, you can have 90 copper. Oh well. Yep, better than my dad. I'll start out by giving cheap tips. Alright. Oh, let's see what the letter says. The tyranny of inaction needs silence you no longer. Cast aside the things that make you. Bring 3 white shirts, 2 pairs of pants of blue, and 200 copper burial money to Ellie Cutleaf in Combe. Burial money? Wonderful.
Hello there.
Hello? What's this? Ellie Cutleaf? Well, I should have guessed. She's smart and disreputable by all accounts, and she's just the sort who might lead us to the Blackwold agent. She won't lead you to this dear fellow, I don't think, but it's a start. We must gain access to the leader somehow. He'll have the answer we seek. And... how about an earring?
Might I have a word with you?
Now that's an idea. Ellie is looking for new blood, so why not help her out? You can mask yourself as a ruffian and offer to join the Blackwolds, and gain her confidence, and we might find out where the Blackhold leaders are hiding. Of course, it might be dangerous. You do think you're up to this task, aren't you? Ellie's house is in the northwest corner of town, by the pond. There are some large cages nearby. She breeds dogs, I think. Go and speak with her, and remember, you're a brigand. Wonderful. And? It jumps to level 10! Ah, wonderful! Well then, I guess we can turn XP back on and take care of these horse quests. Let's see. He said something about drinking water. So, yeah, that looks a bit low. Low as in nothing in it. Oh, well, that looks empty. Well, that bedding looks... ugh. Well, okay, it needs new bedding. So there, so there. See some grain. Some grain here. Alright, that grain doesn't look very good. Don't leave the grain out in the rain. Oh, let the horse have something to drink. Then we can worry about the rest. Here you go. Alright, while the horse has a nice drink, we can find some more suitable grain. Yep. Most of this stuff seems to have seen better days. So don't leave it outside. Put it in shelter, yes. Alright, let's see about this. And about this. Nope. Alright, good. Alright, let's give the horse something to eat. Then we'll worry about the bedding. Alright. Oh. And that means level 9. Ooh, what can we do? Thrash damage. Thrash damage never hurts. Thrash is a very common skill. It's a 3-tiered skill. It's one that we use quite often. And since it's 3-tiered, you want to use it often so you can build it up to the high tier and really whap the enemy. And it also has a very low cooldown, which means, 1 second cooldown, which is pretty good. So let's get some hay here. Now, why we need 8 stalks of hay, I don't know. I mean, you would... That chicken gets around quite a bit. Alright, some more hay. 8 of them. It is a big horse, so I presume that it needs plenty of hay for the bedding. And there we go. Next. And that should finish that up. Alright, the bedding has been replaced. Let's give a nice pat to the horse. Really wish it'll actually show the pat. It'd be nice if those emotes could do that, but I guess there's only so much you can do.
Hello there.
And thank you for your help. That horse looks more comfortable in the new stall already, and appears to be pretty well taken care of now. You may have acquired a new friend in this home. He seems to have taken a liking for you.
Would you do something for me?
The horse's stall still looks satisfactory for the time being, but it will seem the horse arrived with no shoes. I managed to check for hooves without getting kicked, and they're doing fine for now. Soon, though, he will need a set of shoes made. Please head for Breetown and talk to the blacksmith to see if one is available for a set of horseshoes for there. And I will do that later when I'm reached Bree. Oh yes, Ellie Cutleaf. And let's see how we're all doing with that. Alright. Yeah, prologue is that... Yeah, I will talk to Ellie Cutleaf. Then I'll do all these other things. Because I would want to piggyback those. I'm allowing myself to do that if the... I'm allowing myself to do a epic quest a little bit below level. I'm just trying to avoid doing them when I'm above the level of it. Alright, so now let's go around here. So here's the pond. There are the cages. And here's the house. Apparently she has company right now. And also a dog. Hello. Hi there.
Greetings.
Not another one. I thought I've gotten all those letters back. You'd be better served just going home. You don't want to join up with the Blackwolds. These are not the Blackwolds you were looking for. No. I listened to Skunkwold, their leader, and helped them breed some wolves. I admit I did it for the promise of riches, but I regret it. Jagger Jack is their head wolf master, and he had me breed a local wolf with one of them wargs. When they took me into their camp deeper within the Chetwood, I got afeared right quick. There's something not right there. I've done something terrible, Pineclaw, and I need help getting out. The den mother I helped them breed is kept in the Skunkwolves farm in the North Chetwood. She needs to be killed before her next litter is born, else her pups will be worse damaged than the Chetwoods and the folk here. Alright. So, apparently I need to kill the den mother. And maybe while I'm at it, I can actually find a scholar node? Ooh, that'll be useful. But I also need to do some of these other quests, since they're at level now. To get these valuables, find this fishing pole, finding the lost son, and unpaid debts, yes. And finding a lockbox. So all those fun little things I need to do. And it might be faster if I actually take a ride over there. And actually there are more quests in the lumber camp. Yeah, so yeah, I forgot all about those. So this is going to be quite a long trip out here. So I don't know why I locked all those things, because now I'm going to have several quests all working together.
What do you need?
I've heard that many of the Blackwold brigands, after looting Archid, fled to the Chetwood. It seems that the Blackwood leaders are angry. They feel that their raid might have been more successful if their followers had been less focused on filling their pockets and more on acting together. Their main encampment is east down the road, and then deep into the northern woods. I suspect that many of the Blackwolves can be found within that camp. Mayhap, if you search in the area, you might find Gale's lost fishing pole. And what about the sun?
How can I be of service?
Looking for Covell woodwork, are you? I've heard something about that boy, but I can't say his mother is going to like it. He's joined up with the Blackwolves. He hadn't been in Combe for long when they took him either. He tried finding work around town, but he didn't have the stamina for hard labor. If you talk to him, you might convince him to give up this new line of work, but I doubt it. I wager you'll find him east of Combe, in the Chetwood. Just follow the path from the lumber camp along east, and you'll sure to come across a Blackwold camp or two up there. Alright. Let's see. Anyway. Someday I have to find out what is the perfect mount to go with the Beorning. They'll probably have soon the... I'm sure the LOTRO store will soon have the mount of the Beorning. That will be perfect for the Beorning if you're willing to spend however many turbine points. Hello there.
I'm sorry to trouble you, but will you help me?
Have you heard that Archit gave them Blackwolf villains what for? Kicked 'em right out, they did, and good on them. If little old Archit can manage it, I say Combe can do one better and sweep them Blackwolves out of the Chetwood for good. Now, I lost my Sally's chain when the brigands took over my farm. She's been gone for many a year, but that chain always did bring me comfort. One of them Blackwolves probably picked it up, and I want it back. Farms far to the east. Just follow the road past them brigand campfires, eh? Oh, what's that? No, it's a chain, not a necklace. Now, that's a strange question. Alright. So we need to find Sally's chain. Hello there.
Stay and have some tea.
Hi, my Uncle Filbert and I were having tea and discussing the state of things in Breland, about how the folk in Archit showed them Blackwolf brigands a thing or two, when Uncle Filbert stood up and said, "Someone's ought to something about these villains. I'm going to give them a piece of my mind." And then he left without even finishing his tea. Up the road in the woods east of the camp, past the brigands' watchfires, there's some ruins up there the Blackwolves are holed up in. Uncle Filbert has probably gone there and have a word with them, though I don't think he will make the full journey. He's not as young as he once was. If he has, he's likely got himself into trouble. I dare go no further to search for him, but could you go and look for him and make sure that he's all right? Right. So let's find Posco's uncle. Oh, this way. And see what he is up to. Aren't we having quite a time with them? Alright, so is he around here somewhere? No scholar notes either. And there's a hobbit standing here. Maybe he'll know where Uncle Filbert is. Of course it is Uncle Filbert. So we should do something about them, these Blackwolf villains.
What do you need?
And finally, someone respectable. I was beginning to think no one out here in the woods had any manners. I simply couldn't stand by any longer while the Blackwolves have their way in the Chetwood. I marched right in and told them what I think of them sort. They laughed me right out and their camp. "Go back to Hobbiton, little boy," they said to me. I've never been spoken like that, never. I wanted to leave. Something in the big run is just a bit off, I say. One ruffian, Cole Sickleaf, he used to be a nice boy, took my handkerchief. Could you bring it back to me? He ran off to some ruins at the way to the east, between frightening ruins to the north and the Skunk Wolf's farm. So, that's quite a handful of things. And that's what we'll do next time, is to collect a lockbox, find a handkerchief, find a chain, find all sorts of find a fishing pole, find valuables, talk to a son that seems to have strayed from the path. And we'll do all this somehow in the next episode of Pineleaf Plays The Beorning.